Okay, today I'm going to create a demonstration of one-point perspective, but this is going to be from the perspective of the inside of a room. Now, a really simple way to start this is to create, some lines of perspective first. I'm going to do like a cross through the middle of my page like this. And where these two lines intercept is going to be my 1 point in my 1 point perspective. Now this point here is the point where everything sort of leads back to. Now I'm going to start just by creating a rectangle around this box, making sure that everything is parallel and everything is horizontal and vertical as we go. Okay, what I've now done is created a back wall. With a little bit of imagination, I can think of this as a back wall, and I also have a ceiling, two side walls, and a floor. Okay, now this will start making more sense when we add things in. Now what we're going to remember here is that we have vertical lines, horizontal lines, and we also have these lines that give us the depth in the picture. These are also horizontal lines, but they're just going into the depth. So if we're going to add, say, in a feature like a door, we've got to remember the door has two vertical lines, but it has a horizontal line. But if it's on this wall here, it would be horizontal like the ceiling here. And all of these lines lead back to this point. So does the top of our door. I'll show you how to add in a simple door. I'm going to start with my vertical lines. But then for my top of my door, I need to bring it back to this point. And now I have a door that's in perspective with the rest of the room. In fact, I'm going to draw it in. In fact, if I want to give this greater depth, I'm going to actually even put the insides of the door in. Okay, say I wanted to put in a window over here. I could use the same idea. A window is going to have two vertical edges to it, and it's going to be the same as the door, except it's not going to go all the way to the floor. So the bottom of the window will still be in line with this line here, coming back to this point. Now I have a window. Again, I might want to put some thickness to it. Bring this point back to here. I'm actually following this here. And let's fill that in. Okay, there we go. We've got a basic shape for a door on a window. Say I wanted to put a mat on the floor. I'm just measuring this up because I want to make it accurate. So I'm going to go maybe here and here. Okay, this is where the mat's going to start. Now to get the edges of the mat, I'm going to come back to this point from here, and I'm going to follow this point here, and now I can have a mat on the floor. So I'm not going to fill that in yet because I might add some more things. Now, what about something coming off from the wall? Say I wanted some cabinets or shelving. So I'm going to, or even a table. Let's go a table. So I'm going to think about how high I want it's going to come out from the wall. So maybe the table will come up this high and will come out from the wall, say this wide. Okay. And again, I'm going to come back to this line here. My table will run along the wall like this, and the other edge of the bench will come along like this. Okay, and I now have, I'm starting to create a bench. Now, I'm going to follow this vertical here. I'm going to give it some thickness. And I've created sort of like a bar bench. Okay, I want to put some legs on it. Let's decide that the legs come down maybe this low. So let's put some legs in here. Before I do, I'm just going to get rid of some of these lines. You wouldn't see them. Okay, we've got some sort of a bench. What about some higher shelves? let's line them up with this. Let's go, let's make a little square first. Okay, again, coming from this point here, I'm now going to create some shelves. Okay, now I've got like the inside of like a box. I'm just going to get rid of this line now because I wouldn't see that through the shelves. Okay, and I probably wouldn't see that line there too. All right, I'm just going to fill this in just to complete it. Okay, some shelves along the top. What else can we add in here? Maybe we want to add some little things along the ceiling here. Okay, maybe the roof has some sort of beams or something. Let's put some beams in. That's good. Let's measure this out, see what looks good. Okay, let's put some wooden beams along the roof. Okay, all right, starting to look a bit like a room. What else can we add here? Let's go, let's put a table in the room. Okay, table. Okay, maybe, and maybe like a little chair or something here. Okay, so making sure that everything just keeps coming back either vertically, horizontally, or running back to this point of perception, this one point, we can create anything. I'm just going to keep drawing away, see what I come up with.